The Lagos State News at 7. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Workers in Lagos State have joined others across the world to mark the 2025 International Workers' Day with the theme, Reclaiming the Civic Space in the midst of economic hardship. Speaking at the event held at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Ikon, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who adopted all the requests brought forward by labor unions, recommitted to strengthening its workforce and ensuring a more robust public service, with a promise to ensure next year's May Day celebration will be held at the rehabilitated National Stadium in Surulere.
I want to thank you all. We are happy that we have been able to successfully host the 2025 May Day rally here in Lagos. We'll continue to lead, and work with you and ensure that the real dividends of democracy that is happening at Abuja, to make sure that it comes to all of our states and Lagos in particular. Don't mind the rain. It is God that has come to bless us.
The State Commissioner for Establishment and Training, Afolabi Ayotayo, and the Head of Service, Bode Aguru, both commended workers in the state and reeled out the various initiatives and interventions of the Sanwo-Olu administration to improve staff welfare and provide a conducive environment for them to operate. The Chairman, Nigeria Labour Congress from Ilayo Sesi, who commended the state government for prioritizing security and welfare of workers' payment of 85,000 naira minimum wage and a consequential adjustment, urged the Sanwo-Olu administration to consider workers in other agencies and parastatals in the implementation of the minimum wage to ease their economic plight.
We will continue to collaborate with Mr. Governor and the government to address the need of our members. And we thank you, sir, Mr. Sanwo-Olu, for always operating an open door policy and giving us a listening ear.
We appreciate the effort of the state at caring for the workers of Lagos and looking after the welfare of the people that are the wheels of progress of the state. We commend the state government for its visible strides in infrastructure, especially the completion of the red and blue rail lines.
While commending workers in the state for their doggedness and resilience, the Chairman, Trade Union Congress TUC, Lagos State Chapter, Benga Kundaya, urged the federal government to give Lagos special status and more allocation because of its teeming population to deliver more infrastructure to residents, as he joined Lagosians to pay their taxes promptly. Our correspondent Adiola Akindele reports that the workers defied the rain to observe a march past as different labor unions in the state wore customized T-shirts with cap as well as Ankara of different colors. Lagos State AIDS Control Agency, LSACA, has extended a warm congratulatory message to the Lagos State workforce for their invaluable contributions to driving the state's growth and development. Chief Executive Officer of LSACA, Falakemi Animashan, who congratulated the workforce on the occasion of the 2025 Workers' Day celebration, emphasized that it is a moment to reflect on workforce challenges and accomplishment. Animashan highlighted the importance of collective responsibility for health and well-being, encouraging workers to support initiatives promoting health education, prevention, and access to care. She urged employers to prioritize employee health and welfare, fostering a supportive work environment, while commending Governor Sanwo-Olu for his commitment to workers' welfare and sustainable healthcare initiatives. Lagos State government has announced plans to launch water taxis before the end of this year, as dredging is already underway on key routes to prepare for full-scale operations across the state inland waterways. The managing director of the Lagos State Ferry Services, Lag Ferry, Ladi Balogun, made this known at a press conference tagged the waterways experience with the media held at Falomo Jetty on MV Adamorisha Badge. Balogun said that the initiative, which is to relieve residents along the Lekki-Ekpe corridor of traffic, is in line with the state Themes Plus agenda, which prioritizes sustainable transportation, infrastructure development, and reduction of carbon emission.
All the way from Lekki, Aja, Awuyaya, Ibeju-Lekki, Sangotedo, Victoria Island, Ikoyi, down to Eko Atlantic City. You can actually take a ride on our water taxi without coming on the road. This introduction of the water taxi has gotten the approval of Mr. Governor, and we have the regulatory approval from LASWA and of course the NEWA. We want to give it to our people to experience what they used to experience when they are abroad. We want to tell them that this is doable and it can be done in Lagos as well.
While reading out some of the agency's achievement, the LAC ferry bus said the state aims to maximize its water resources in light of the mountain pressure on its road infrastructure, while acknowledging that safety concerns remain a major reason why many commuters hesitate to embrace water transportation. Also speaking, the General Manager, Lagos State Waterways Authority, LASWA, Damilola Emmanuel, who was represented by Ibrahim Famuyiwa, maintained that safety protocols will continue to be adhered to boost public confidence, helping passengers feel more at ease once on board the ferries, noting that over 3 million passengers have been transported across Lagos waterways in the last 5 years.
A lot has been done in the area of commuter services, in the area of charter services, in the area of even boosting tourism on the Lagos inland waterways. And we are not resting on our oars, like I have said. We are looking at the future. And the future is more sustainable, more resilient, and as a matter of fact, the future is electrified.
Since the commencement of the Sanwo-Olu administration, the state's boat fleet has increased from 4 to almost 30, with 50 jetties built across the state. The Lagos State Task Force has impounded 139 motorcycles as part of its continued effort to enforce traffic laws in the metropolis. Chairman of the Lagos State Task Force, Adetayo Akirile, said the move would curb activities of recalcitrant motorcycle operators who persist in violating the ban on certain routes, highways and bridges across the state. Akirile reiterated the state government commitment to ensuring the safety and security of all residents as spelled out in the Themes Plus agenda. He urged Okada operators to adhere strictly to the laws governing their operations and also called on members of the public to cooperate with law enforcement officers by reporting violations and desist from patronizing Okada operators for their safety. The enforcement operations were carried out in Alakija, Yanoiba, Aboleado, Agric Bus Stop and Ojo Barracks area of the state. And that's it on the State News at 7, but just before we go, slow down at road junctions, intersections and pedestrian crossings. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration introduced the Lagos Economic Acceleration Program, LEAP, to reduce the effect of the COVID-19 pandemic on small businesses? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adesuwa Ejoyoka. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good evening.